Mm-hmm. Alright. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So hello anyone. Hello. Mamel. Thanks for joining us again. We're back with more Final Fantasy. What was it? About a bunch of stuff happened and we couldn't get around to the stream on Friday, but we managed to get to this Tuesday, yeah. And yeah, I guess we're continuing where we left off, I'd say. Where was it? Oh yeah, we finally got around um to the Kettle's fishing mission. We were able to qualify very easily for that, and so well, I guess the RNG, I guess, was on our side, and we managed to actually get the fishing mission in rotation. Yeah, so a bit more fishing was done. I took a detour over to do some carpentry, and yeah, we got that one level 20 checkpoint, and essentially what was it? Yeah, I have to. Hey, it's one of those. Well, in all likelihood, as I figured for like all crafting jobs, you eventually have to affix some materia over to the I guess in this case a level 20 weapon. Yeah. I guess it makes sense, but yeah. Unfortunately, it was like a bit trickier to go off and get materia of a lower level of a. Or I guess maybe like a mid-level, I guess. We're talking like level, I think like level 2 or so around there, materia. Which is simple enough to get when you're around that level and you have like very aged gear. I guess it'd probably have to be weaponry, I imagine, if it all comes to has to amount to the same. So probably like a weapon around level 20. But unfortunately, my classes left, the classes I got left level 20 in the dust a good long while ago. Oh, okay. So I suppose what could yet happen is that, let me see here. I guess if worst comes to worst, I guess the failsafe for all of it would probably be for me to go off camera for a time and just get myself level 20 gear and weapon, or like a weaponry or something, and just use it to mess up a whole bunch of fools for a long enough time, so that it eventually births me some materia. Quite sure. There might be an easier way to do it, but I'll have to get reacquainted with that. So that's going to have to be on the back burner for right now. But what I did manage to do, just very quickly before I got in, was essentially do the. Oh, let me go over there. The other jobs necessary for the kettle to actually get the limit for 50, 510 out of 510. So it's all good to go, and we're gonna do the. Let me see, the third. Yeah, I guess like the third job, or major job for the kettle could actually be the last one. Is it the according to the title, you could check. I have a feeling it might be the last one, at least for a while. Will they actually get into the sky? No, I'm not sure, but they'll be closer than they've ever been before. I reckon. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's get going, and then afterwards I'll do whatever I find fit to do, I guess. But this is the main idea, the main highlight for this one. Let's go get going. Alright. Yeah. It just gets me to wondering, are the cattle or these Ixals really the last beastmen society quest I'll be doing before I move on? I'm not sure yet. Was there something? I don't know. It's all kind of a blur, but I have a feeling they might be the last one. feels like probably would be a simple enough thing if they were to go around like, okay, here's some beastmen, or a good, more amiable sort, and they needed to go off and do fields, some field work, I guess, in some way. Like, I refuse to believe that these guys don't take in an inordinate amount of fish. So, and probably and wood too, like raw materials.
Huh.
But oh well, I guess we'll just. And yeah, actually, you know what? Probably mining too. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me go off and check the main guys over here. I'm pretty sure I did all of them. These guys I did. Just off camera. The other ones I already did before. Keeping up appearances, I'm pretty sure I remember that. Golems, buzzards, tool for tools. Yeah, that's all set. And just you. Hot crush, simply the biased, a long way to the top. And no, I think I remember all of them. Alright. Then I guess we'll get on with the main event here. Ooh, alright. I guess we'll talk to him first. The more I learned of it, the more I come to understand what a remarkable airship the Ixal truly is. Be able to work on such a vessel, why, it is an engineer's dream come true. Okay. Alright. He's ready. Whatever. We'll just go ahead and wave. Just smile and wave at him. Okay. Lathe to the party. Yeah. Let's see. Sajal has another request that requires a featherless one's touch. But which ones? Squawk. Have need of Lulamay's help, Sajal does. So close. So close we are. Taking a shape before our very eyes, dazzle Qualan his. Hull for body, engine for heart. Next, fashion muscle to transfer power to wings we must. Let's see. Developed by Featherless One's ceruleum technology was very advanced. First Ixal in history to design and build our own engine we are. Functioned perfectly. Main engine components do. A flawless was Tataramu's design. And abundance of materials for upcoming task we have. Maybe. But tiny problem there is. Maybe not so tiny. Squawk. Let's see. Machine tool for cutting transmission parts we have not. Many intricate gears and cogs harness power produced by engine. Propulsion system they do. With one precision gear wheel. Then make lathe to grind such parts we could. Our best hope Lulamay is. Beg, borrow, steal, but have the gear wheel we must. Only featherless ones have items we seek. Rest on Lulamay's shoulders, the fate of Ixal Qualantas. That seems straightforward enough. I guess so. I'll get a little seat again. Make new lathe we must, with precision gear wheel, then craft intricate transmission parts we can. Okay. Actually, I was listening in on the Sejal's lamentations. It would seem we are in need of a new lathe, or failing that, a part that will allow us to build one. A gear wheel such as the one we seek must be of the highest degree of workmanship. It should be warped by even the smallest fraction. That imperfection will be reflected in the turning of the lathe and make the crafting of precision components impossible. No, it must be to extremely exacting specifications. I speak of the difference of a single hair's width here. Okay. In the entire realm of yours here, I could count on the fingers of artisans who are capable of forging such a piece. Hmm. And even should we be so fortunate as to secure the services of such a talented individual, you must consider the time it would take to craft a gear wheel. Our project might languish for weeks, if not months. It would be better were we to focus on obtaining an existing gear wheel, and then somehow convincing the owner to part with it. Memo. A lathe. Now where have I seen a lathe before? Ah yes, I have vague memories of seeing one in my grandfather's workshop, which was somewhere outside the city. Lulame, that's it. You must return to Gridania and speak with Coulson once more. He's been with Highwind Skyways since the beginning. If anyone were to know what's become of my grandfather's lathe, it would be Coulson. Oh, right, him again, yeah. He will likely be in and around the Carline Canopy. The old man is never far from the airships when not attending to business. I mean, I guess so. It feels like, oh, really? I feel like you guys could have very easily have come to this consensus of between the two of you, between yourselves, and I've already come up with a solution. But I guess they included me anyway. I suppose maybe in universe it'll be like Tachiramu is so very busy. Well, you can't see it here, but he's very, very busy working on the airship or something else. And he just can't be parted from it for very long. Yes, he is so loath to leave his work, I guess. Let me see. With construction of a new lathe in mind, Sejal has tasked you with obtaining a high-grade gear wheel. Speak with your fellow featherless one, Tachiramu, and see if he has any ideas on where to begin your search. And then, while discussing the subject of lathes, Tachiramu recalls that such a tool was used in his grandfather's workshop years ago. The eager designer reasons that Coulson, a veteran Skyways employee, would know better than any what became of his grandsire's tools. Head to the Carline Canopy in Gridania and track down Tachiramu's aged acquaintance. Right. What does he say? And Coulson is an old hand at my father's company, and was well acquainted with my grandsire. He may remember what became of the tools from grandfather's workshop, not to mention where the workshop actually was. Oh, where the... yeah. Quite so. Did control... Okay. Alright, Alright, I suppose that's all there is to it. Guess we'll go ahead and get a move on. Okay. It's all the way over there. Right. Okay, so I think return works, right? Yeah, okay, good. That was close. Alright. I suppose. I mean, as soon as I heard of it, I thought that okay, everyone here already knows of Tachiramu's connections, right? Yeah, because he was at the I don't know, what was it? He's tied to the very heart of the what was it? The whole like airship scene, essentially. So if anybody who could help, it would probably be him. But whatever. I'll just be the messenger delivery boy, I guess. Let me see here. Constant Gridanium. So he basically, he was like generally where I saw him before. Oh, actually no, it's Carlin Canopy. Right, right. Oops. Okay, no, this way. This way. Wow. Oh yes. So he's in here. Actually, is he downstairs? He might be. He might be downstairs. I think. Yeah, I think he might be. All right. So I think we'll just wait. Yeah. Right. Right. I don't think they allow me to jump down. For some reason, they don't. Oh yeah, Fkai was out here too. Yeah, there's obviously going to be a story with that guy. I mean, he's disappearing into the fog. Someday it'll all be mine. Like, okay, yep. That's obviously going to be a story at some point, connected to something. I just don't know what, really. Was he in here? I think... Wasn't he in here? Oh, right. Oh, maybe I took the wrong turn. Darn it. I don't think... Yeah, I think it's stuff right there. I can't go any further than that. Just something I'm missing. No, wait, he's over there. He was just off camera. I didn't see him. Oops. Okay. There he is. Right, right. Let's see. Yes, yes, I remember you. My eyesight may be failing, but my mind is yet sharp. Thank you very much. You're the lad Master Tataramo employed as his delivery boy. Surely the materials I provided you were sufficient. Yes. The young master wishes to know what became of the lathe from his grandfather's workshop. Well, now that does bring back memories. It must be nigh on 50 years ago. Now that I began my apprenticeship with Tatanora, yeah, a famous adventurer and businessman. I still recall the day he conceived his revolutionary enterprise. He proposed the idea of building passenger balloons that shared the principle, if not the purpose, of Ixal dirigibles. His company was the very first air travel service in the realm, and marked the birth of high-wind skyways. Of course, it was not until around 30 years later when Sid Garland brought airship technology to Eorzea. Yes, that flights between the cities became a regular occurrence. Those were the days, so if I close my eyes, I can still see the workshop. Can still hear our excited optimism as Tatanora and I worked tirelessly on the construction of the first balloon. Indeed. Ahem. Pray excuse an old man who's reminiscing. What were you speaking of? Ah, yes, lathes. I believe the lathe Master Tataramu refers to was the one we used in the old Farlgord workshop. But I'm afraid the place was shut down and dismantled for lumber after Tatabaru assumed management of the company. It was the end of an era, after all. I wonder if there are any still around to Falgord who remember that time. Perhaps you might try speaking with the employees of the Bobbing Cork. Mimio. Spread your wings and soar. That is a Skyway slogan. When I first heard Tatanora utter that phrase, I knew at that moment that my life's work would, what my life's work would be. Yeah. All that I am now began in that workshop, shaped by my craft even as I shaped wood and metal. I find myself hoping the lathe you seek has somehow survived. That's all you say? Yeah. Okay. After explaining your predicament to Coulson, the old man casts his mind back to the days when he first worked with Tataramu's grandfather. Though the company's founder's original workshop has long since been dismantled, Coulson suggests that you approach one of the old hands at the bobbing cork and ask if anything remains of Tataramu's tools. Travel to Folgor's float and speak with Yuliyun. Luyuin. Okay. Over there, I'm pretty sure. Alright. And then the other. Yeah. Actually, the outside is over here. Right, I didn't need to go inside at all. I keep on forgetting that. Well, anyway, let's just get a move on. Just bobbing, yeah, bobbing cork over there. So it's over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm sort of getting an idea of generally how it went. Alright, so it sounded like they were poised to be at the well, they were all just about at the forefront. And of course, basically, I'm imagining that whatever airship technology these guys were developing was basically a paled in comparison with what the Empire made. Just about. Those those are the forefront of airship tech in the over at over what was it, at Garland, or yeah, would always have dwarfed the guys who are working over here. Yeah. So when the Sid came around and set up shop, it was like, okay, yeah, it's a bit like, well, it's actually a more free enterprise kind of look at the thing of like sort of like that one thing in after World War II when they got all those German scientists over here. It was like, oh yeah, the guys are way ahead of us, so might as well.
Yeah.
Huh. I suppose. I guess it would have only really have been a matter of time before it was like, I don't know. Actually, I guess it would have been somewhat harder if the Empire was still around and very much active. So it isn't a matter of like hiring; it's more of a defecting kind of thing. Or they would have to defect to have any chance of like coming over here. I guess. Let's see here. There's this one fella at the front desk. Well, I guess so. Yeah. Tell us. I guess so. Very easily what was it? With the hierarchy of tech, it would be the what was it? It would be engineers over at Garland, at the Empire. They're at the top, and then it would probably be works what was it? All the companies and such who are forming around in actually no, wait. Although they are saying that they got inspired by the kind of balloons and such from Ixals. Or Ixalis. Uh, hmm. I suppose so. There would only really be a matter of time before there was the, yeah, you know, true, the main Eorzean populace would have likely have just progressed, you know, past what the Ixals were doing, given that they have, well, more resources and other such at their disposal. I guess you could see that. Welcome to the Bobbin Cork, friend. Will you be needing a room? No? You've come for a drink and some gossip, then? Meow. A lathe. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the term. Some manner of tool from the old Skyways workshop that used to stand here in Falgord. A pity our previous owner has moved on. 10 years I've worked here, but never have I heard talk of any such workshop. Well, I may know not of any lathe, but we do have a mountain of unclaimed possessions that we've been adding to since the dawn of bloody time. Let's see. The inn was the largest storeroom in town, you see, and it's a favored reliquary of for all manner of unwanted or forgotten artifacts that once belonged to either residents or customers. Only just this morning I thought to clear some space by throwing away the oldest and dustiest relics. You're more than welcome to sift through the pile outside and take whatever you wish. I guess so. Actually, we'll go and see the update here. Yes. Okay. You question Eliulin? Yeah, Eliulin. Yeah, that's probably it. Anyway, about the lathe. But the inn worker appears unaware that such a workshop ever existed in Falgord. He does, however, mention a pile of old unclaimed goods that have been gathering dust in the inn storeroom. Search through the stack of antiques by the side of the bobbing cork and check for any abandoned lathe parts. Right. Okay, Schmalter. Let's see. You'll find a pile of unclaimed goods outside by the side of the inn. I hope that God smile upon you and you find what you seek. Okay, and small talk, I guess. If I'm going to put us often, you'll think you've closed your eyes on a luxury barge adrift on the gentlest sea. Yeah. Just advertising his whole inn. Fine. Let's see. It doesn't connect to up top here, I'm pretty sure. But it's only so often that I come up here. Yeah. I guess I'll just talk to one person while I'm here. Yeah. Tolerate at least the guest room. Only patrons of the inn are permitted beyond this point. I suggest you head back downstairs if you haven't made a reservation. Alright then. So I have to go to the side here, yeah? What do you mean? Alright, search Lay's gear wheel. It's all around this place. I guess it isn't on the side here. I guess it might be on the other side. Well, worth a check. It's the same. Oh, well, yeah. Well, alright then. I guess if it's all up for grabs, I guess. Kinda surprised it wasn't stolen a good long while ago, but... Tatramu. Lulame, is that what I think it is? Like, oh, okay, he did come himself. Neat. Anyway, wait. I guess it is in the area, I suppose. The gear wheel from the lathe. I came to Falgord on the barest of remembrances, but I'm certainly glad I did. The workshop itself is gone, but some things are too precious to simply fling into the midden heap. One of the artisans must have saved it. I suppose. But I think he did mention that it had to be an exceptionally precise part. After all this time, I'd have to wonder if it's still in the same shape as it used to be. I doubt it very much. Especially if it's just out here. It's not inside anywhere. It's just on the side of this building. For years and years. Oh well. Anyway, my grandfather was always well respected, you see, and even in his later years he would take me to see the workers practicing their trade. Listen well, Tataramu, he would say. Coin has its uses, but art of true value is bought with passion and persistence. To reach the highest skies, you must spread your wings and soar. Meow. His words of wisdom were as the sweetest lullabies to me as a child. It was likely his influence that encouraged me to pursue my love of airship design. Meow. What's this? The face of the gear wheel is engraved with a dedication of some kind. Urging for my dear friend Desil Colin. On these wings I pledge our everlasting bond. Tatanora. Oh. Okay. But this would mean... I mean... They did say that they owed their start to essentially Ixal designs anyway. So... It'd stand... what was it? I guess it would just be nice knowing... it was just nice knowing... Or, like, neat knowing that it's like, oh, okay, he worked very closely with the Ixals. What was it? Because I suppose the hatred wasn't... Or well, not the prejudice, but I mean, like, all of the Ixalis attacks, I guess. Maybe they weren't as belligerent back then. Or actually, no, wait, we're talking about this guy from the cattle. Oh. Okay, well, we're really good that he actually managed to find the one good Ixali leader of the whole bunch. So that's neat. I could have very easily bought that, just like, oh, steal, dirty war bears, we took them down, then we just sort of like reverse engineered their stuff. But this is, but this turned into a friendship lesson, I guess, which is neat. Anyway, Lilime, let us return to cattle and deliver this treasure to Sigil without delay. There are certain questions to which our Ixal colleague may hold the answers. I mean, I'm betting I basically pinned it down. That was basically it, but whatever. It's kind of unrealistic to think that he wasn't there at the time. Anyway, Tataramu appears just as you locate the lathe gear wheel, having finally remembered where his grandfather's workshop used to be. Yeah. They really didn't need me to do that thing at all. Anyway, but... whatever. Checking over the precious part, the young man notices a dedication written by his grandfather inscribed on its surface. Return to a cattle and hand the gear wheel to Sigil. Yeah. I have to it does make you mindful of like all those stories in which like, oh, you could really write off the main character completely. You could still have perfectly complete story.
Yeah.
I find it annoying. How do you feel?
Yeah, wasn't there something about how Indiana Jones and
I think it was
no, not
the
Last
Raiders of the
Crusade.
Lost Ark.
Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark. That was
Yeah,
the one. I know it's not. It wasn't Temple of Doom or Last Crusade. What was the other movie called?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, essentially. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I'm not sure if I really. There's been a. If I did see the Indiana Jones movies, it probably has been a very, very long while. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It would be interesting to go and see if there was like a way to write the story in that Indy is more important. I mean, if it really is that such a thing. Because honestly, I feel like if you just save people, or like he does something very very notable and good, and like, okay, yeah, only he could have done that. You know, at least like along the way. Then I think it was like, okay, no, then he actually it was, you can't forgive like a thing like that in the end.
Huh.
Hmm.
Because at the end, he was tied up. And then that's where he says, close your eyes, and that's all they could do because the enemies were going to open up the ark.
Yep.
So they would have to do it in such a way that, of course, he'd free himself somehow. And also the enemies would already know not to open the ark. But maybe they should be... they should know not to open it, but they don't know that they're supposed to close their eyes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I guess so. Let me see.
And that's at least to save the end. Everything else to
Oh.
have them get to that point would have to be done.
Oh yeah.
Because that seems kind of like that's too small of a change to really warrant the effort.
Yeah. But I'd probably just be satisfied with something like what was it? They were Nazis again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, anyway,
And we've been demonetized.
Right, but anyway. Okay, the brownies. The brown church, anyway. Let's see. Or, causing trouble or whatever, so, I don't know. About to go over and kill some people or whatever, so he stops that, at least. Something like that.
Uh-huh.
Going to be like, oh, he didn't have to be, he could have been written out. Oh, yeah, he would have, and all these other people would have died. Or something like that.
Yeah.
But still, it's hard for me to remember. Okay. Oh, right. He probably had other stuff. Friend grandfather names on that gear wheel. Surely it cannot be coincidence. I guess so. I wonder how big or the writing was, or the engraving was. Because I'd imagine that we're not the first people to have seen it. I would have figured. Somebody should have been able to see Sejal or his name on it. Would it really be that much of a stretch to imagine that? Oh, wait a minute! I see his random name, or like I was a worker here, and like, or maybe they all knew. There's a chance that they all knew, but somebody who probably maybe didn't know, would have seen the engraving. Would they have been so quick to assume that, oh no, it couldn't be or like one of the bird people, that can't be right, and they just let it be, cause they have very unique names, you know.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure it can be coincidence. Yeah. I'm kind of imagining that everyone knew, so it's just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You know, those bird people. Apparently, it was like a good bird person. Could have used more of those guys. Oh well. Into the side of the building it goes. Yeah. Okay, description is and checking over the precious part, the young man notices a dedication written by his grandfather inscribed on its surface. Return to the kettle and hand the gear wheel to Sejal. Okay. Squawk. Nervously waiting for Lulume's return, Sejal was. Releasing decidedly unblessed winds, vows were. Thanks. Let's see. That means a lot coming from you. Lathe gear wheel, one of the myriad precision parts that make up the wood-shaping lathe used in crafting facilities or other kettle. Oh. Okay. Caca. Yes, exactly what we need. This gear wheel is good. Good, good, good. Edging much closer to reality dream of Dejal Quallen is. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured it wouldn't. They actually wouldn't go into the sky this time. Oh well. The title still stays. Sejal, there is something I would ask you. Well, pale Tataramu looks. What? Is it... What, is it... Is it so shameful? Wait, is that really? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was, they were hardly keeping it a secret if they just had an engraving right then and there, I think. Maybe nobody knows nearly enough about, or nobody has contact with the bird people to know what their naming convention is. I guess. I don't know. Pale Tatarama looks nervous, belly like Sejal. Ask permission to use latrine trench. Tataramu need not. No. Yes. No, no. Perhaps you should just read the inscription on the gear wheel. Right, do these guys know how to read? Well, anyway, I guess we'll know, anyway. Inscription. Ah, see tiny words, Sejal did not. Oh, okay, he can read. Okay, neat. Anyway, for my dear friend, Dejal Quallen, on these wings I pledge our everlasting bond. Tata Nora. Memo. Could also be that his name was passed on from his ancestor. That could happen, I guess.
Yeah.
And Tata Nora is my grandsire. He is the man who founded Highwind Skyways 46 years ago. And I'm fairly certain we've all heard that second name before. But where? Oh, wait. Ka, and squawk. Yeah, let's see. Care to share the source of your amusement, Sejal? Too perfect it is. Destined to fall into our hands this gear wheel was. Dejal Quallen, outcast and genius. Our first chief of a Cattle 9. The master balloon maker. And Sejal's respected mentor. Right. Yeah. Right. I guess the name did have to come from somewhere, I guess. Your mentor? Then the name of our hybrid airship? Yes, one and same. Think of better way to honor Chief's memory Sejal could not. Then it was true. Miss Quark? I speak of an old rumor. 'Twas said that grandfather's company was built on his appropriation of beastmen aeronautics, and that all the balloons he flew were not more than base imitations of Ixal-made vessels. Oh. Jeez, I would have thought you would have been able to go for make something better, but sure, whatever, I guess. It is a rumor that was officially denied, and any mention has been thoroughly expunged from written records on the assertion that even unfounded claims of stolen beastman technology would unduly harm Highwind Skyway's reputation. I had thought it merely the rumblings of rivals, sick with envy of grandfather's success. Yes, envy it was. Squawk. Envy that led your ancestors to steal our genius. Thieves. Thieves and liars. I'd kill them all, I would. Such a lie. Cock. Pulling Tataramo's tail feathers, Cecil was. Judging by words on gear wheel stolen from us, this knowledge was not... Friends they were. Shared craft with Tataramo's grandfather, Desil Colland hid. Meow. See it clearly, Sejal can. Two dreamers gazing into vast sky, one feathered and one not. Not so different, our past and present, eh? Fate has a hand in our meeting, it would seem. I am honored to continue the friendship our elders began. Sejal Tutlock. Meow. Dust in Sejal's eyes there is. Now back to work, swiftly now. A fine tongue shortened on new lathes, Sejal Tataramu will. They're friends. They could joke like that. We should not trust it. Can achieve reputation. It was the Kettle 9. New Ixal Society quests are now available from Tazel Mayin, the letter that Kettle. Hold on a second, you're telling me we're going further beyond... Me? Oh. And thanks to your diligent efforts, Sejal's crew can now use a new lathe to craft the gears and cogs that will transfer power from the engine to the wings. Continue assisting the Kettle 9 to see the airship hybrid reach completion. Maybe. Okay. Right. Guess that'll work done, I guess. Did you? Okay. These guys. They have new small talk. Kettle, before we can fly, make wings, we must squawk. Okay, yeah. Oh, so now I can challenge him. And I pass the social games to you? Oh, maybe not. They should have just crossed it out, honestly. Okay, he still doesn't. They really should have made that available later, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it all came together, I guess. By the looks of it. Let me see. I suppose... Actually, for one thing, I didn't know I was actually going to trust it. Yeah. And, like, apparently... Now these guys could actually go further beyond, higher than trusted itself. You know, the trusted rank is actually a thing I could do. Huh, well that's weird. I wonder why they did that. I don't really know. There's space for, like... I guess one, maybe two. Well, that's all of them. That might be all of them. But yeah, I could go beyond. Okay. Right. Yeah. So I wonder. So now I'm really not entirely sure how that works. Maybe. Because I'm thinking that. Because I thought at some point that the other beastmen will actually go further beyond, but maybe they do. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? But it's interesting to imagine what could actually be beyond trusted. I guess we may yet find out. Let's see. So it's these guys, yeah? Wait, not... Stop was... No, it's for this one. It's for... This one that I already did. Okay, so so it is that guy. Ah, new quest and all that. Yeah. But that was interesting. Yeah. I guess I was kind of like on the fence of like whether it was like, oh no, you're copying or from the beastmen. How droll or whatever or something, which but it's like, wait a second, but they already did it. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't even think it. Like, to me, it just feels like an obvious thing that you would do. Like they already did it. That they're in the air. Their airships work. Sheesh. Yeah. Even what was it? Well, just even if they were our enemy, we could just use their technology for for ourselves. It's just like, yeah, they don't have a copyright over it. They're or what, actually, yeah, or even if copyright even exists in this world. I wouldn't care. It's just like, does it work? Good. Anyway, not like it really mattered. They were all very easily gonna. What was it? If anyone, Sid or anybody else came from the Empire and all the way over here, then they'll just eat us alive. So you never really had a chance. Yeah, pretty much. Those little cattle in the... Oh wait, actually, no, wait, not him. It's always weird. I keep on going to him, but no. I suppose I could get to work on these. I suppose.
Oh, okay.
I wonder how many they'll have. All right, or at least like a few, wherever I have time for. Reach for the starboard. Okay, let's do it. To complete this quest, you will need to change your... Oh, wait, actually, yeah. To botanist. Right, yeah, you'll need to change your class to botanist by equipping a hatchet to your main hand. Oh, right. Okay, so it's actually part botany. Huh. Well, fair enough. But luckily enough, I already started it. Tazul Mayayan. Yeah. The lettered has need of a capable craftsman to lend form to his genius. Okay. Alright then. Nishkok, a featherless one, wishes to help lend shape to my genius, yes. Starboard wing I make. Make components for this you will. What components, you ask? With etheric sailcloth for wing, ideal for trapping wind energy. 4 sets of highest quality I need. For crafting, special materials you need. To obtain them, trade with a Black Rabbit trader at Folgord Float you must. To him, 15 pristine oak branches and 5 pristine oak logs you need. Find these near Proud Creek you can. What materials you have, use crafting facility at Folgord to make components you can. Indeed. Skark, featherless one, help lend shape to Tessel's genius. Bring me 4 starboard wing components of highest quality, you will. Yum. Alright. Wait. I guess so. I know. I do have to say that after I did for Kylan the Prudent, he had the bird, the fish one. But after the fish one, which I did last, he was still making remarks about how, what was he doubted my crafting ability, which is ridiculous because that's like because I'm already at level 3. It feels kind of, I don't know, always annoying when it's like I'm at the higher level. I'm already at trusted. I'm doing you. What was it at the time? I was, yeah, like friend, I guess, of a village, like at least like rank 3, and I already have a message, a mission that in which they tell me like, oh, I don't trust you. You're not hardly one of us. And like, what? I'm already at level 3. Dang it! So I can imagine how annoyed I will be if they were to have a mission from this guy. It's like already in level trusted, and yet I still don't trust you, and you stink, haha. And like, oh, what, really? Now of all times, maybe at level 1, maybe level 2, but not level 3 and 4. Give me a break. Let's see. Aside from that, Tezel Mayan, she has asked you to craft for him 4 high-quality starboard wing components for the Tezel column. And in order to obtain the requisite materials, you must first gather 15 pristine oak branches and 5 pristine oak logs in the vicinity of Proud Creek. Mm-hmm. Meow. Okay. Well, this will direct me generally to where I need to go. That's nice. And so no fighting really, but actually just going down here and gathering things. Well, I suppose at that point I need to make sure I go to botanist. Yes. There we go. Yeah. Anything for him? Nah. Okay, good. Okay, let's get down there. I suppose. I don't know. Somehow I feel like in games or I guess like games typically to have a silent protagonist, it may more often than not kind of gear towards the direction of like, oh, am I really that important for what's going on here? I don't know.
I think part of it might be them trying to express that there are other people in the world, that like the world is alive, so even if you're not in the middle of everything, people are still doing stuff. Just the idea that others have agency too.
I suppose. But they could always typically fall in that direction. I guess it'll be those in which like you'd your choices don't matter. I don't know. I guess I could also imagine that there's gonna be some. Oh yeah, just they need pristine oak branches and pristine oak logs. Okay, rare and hidden. Oh, I guess so. Oh, this doesn't have anything for that, huh? Oh right then. Let me see. Chicken to the boon by 10%. Oh right, which one is the one that actually get me? I guess so. I can just get started on that. Oh right, you can only get the one. Okay then, can I get more in here? Okay. Okay. Let's just around in this area. Ooh. Okay. I suppose. I guess it's like different levels, like writing that or rewrites that might need to happen. But I guess like how many rewrites will have to happen? I guess.
Yeah.
Some will probably be more than others. Let me see. For Dragon Quest games, because I guess that's like the main. That's like the premier and very famous ones of old school sort of like JRPGs. I think you're pretty important. I think they actually wait. Am I seeing any things in I? Oh, are they up there? Oh, I'm not sure. They might be up there. Like they make express that was that you're the leader of the party and also that you're the warrior of legend. So I think more often than not, there's no worries there.
Yeah.
Okay. No. I guess just do this every time. Like, oh no, you only get one of those. Okay. Tough as sugar. Garbage bin. I guess so. Wow. Wow. Okay. So we got those. Radical. Alright. But I need to go get the other one. Where? Not here, but I still need to go and find some those logs. Oh, they're over there. No, not here either. Oh! A Dolly Holly. Yeah, of a higher level. Okay. Okay, just need one more tree. Sneak. Yeah, after 4 levels. Okay, so I'm not hidden from that guy. I have to... And they're all pointing to this area up here, I guess. Wait, there we go. There it is. Okay, branch the logs over to Black Rabbit Trader. Okay. Alright, well that was close. It's only really that one big enemy over here. I wonder if I've fought that Dullahan before.
Huh.
I don't really know. Yeah. Okay. But let me see here. Let's go ahead, get back over to town. Wait. Okay. What is in here? It's over there. Alright, this guy over here. Anything change? Oh, you have to tame the pristine oak branches and logs, make your way to Fulgard Florida and offer them to the Black Rabbit Trader stationed there in exchange for the materials required in the census. Here to collect the materials on Tazel's behalf. Then I trust you have the wares for the exchange. Pristine oak branch. A thick, straight limb of an oak. Yes. Go in there. And a rough cut log of oak timber, in addition to being perfectly cylindrical. Not a single branch protrudes from the length. Okay. Gosh, the flowing grain, the delicate fragrance. These are some of the finest specimens of oak I have ever seen. As agreed upon, here are the materials you have that were requested. A pleasure doing business. And now I'm on my way. Okay. You've obtained the several sets of starboard wing component materials. Present them to Hilt Yard at the Bobbing Cork. And just craft. Okay. It's over... Oh, it's over this way. Yeah. I could just run there. Oh, right. Because I have to go ahead and change, yeah. Yeah. Okay, can I go up there? Oh, yeah, I can. Nice. All very good. Carpentry, yes. Alright. Okay, have a truck. Come to avail yourself of our facility, I take it. Look at the materials. Contact funds for the wing positioned on the right side of the airship. Oh, okay. Ah, yes, another curious collection of odds and ends. Okay. Okay, let's go in. Yeah. It was separate. Four of them. Okay. I guess it's 4 of them. Do I even need to worry about it? Only 40? Okay, hold on a second. Why should not? Okay. No, I don't have to worry about that much. No, I really don't have to worry about it. Gloria, good. Oh, dang it, that wasn't enough. Then maybe I need the other one too. Alright, fine. We'll just do one more and it'll already be set. There we go. Oh, these things are gonna stack, right? Oh wait, they're all over in here. They're gonna stack. I'm pretty sure. Nope, I have to do all one by one. Fine. How about... Actually, wait. And then we should touch for the next 4 steps. This is also 4 steps. Okay, then how about... Okay, then maybe if I have this one, then this one. Do it. Okay. There we go. We'll have some of those. Hey, okay. Let's work this way. Alright, is that like a good way to do the other ones, I think. There, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're stacking. Good. Yeah. So I think it was this one. And that one. Okay. Well, I already have goods, so I have to transfer that somewhere. Aha, already have. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, one of these times, I'm thinking there should be like a JRPG, maybe with some time travel, and what was it? There's gonna be like a choice somewhere in the future, and be like, just so you know, player, you know, a main character, man, you really, what was it? You really could have just been written out of this entire timeline, and nothing would have changed. Huh.
And then you get erased, and it goes through some kind of montage of showing everything where you disappeared, but didn't really do a part anyway.
Yeah. They'll just be like a statue of somebody else, I guess. Maybe your best friend or whatever. The Harry. Yeah, the hairy character. The trope, the hairy. You know what I mean. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, this one's fine. Yes.
And then when the game finally ends, your character wakes up and realizes it was all a coma. It was a dream.
Well, I'm just 1 point off. Oh no. If it becomes normal quality, I'll lose another inventory space. I can't let that happen. How about... let's gamble for it. Dang it. Do it again. Aha. There you go. Yes, yes. Okay, that's all of them. Phew. That was close. Yeah. Close. Alright. Hold on a second. Oh wait, not that one. Yeah, if these aren't very battle oriented, more like maybe gathering oriented, I suppose you don't have to worry about it.
Huh.
This away. Okay. There it is. Hildyard had prepared a crafting facility for you, for your use. With materials you obtained, Robert Wing, and just return them back. Okay. I'm pretty sure I saw everything, yeah. From Hildyard, yeah. Okay then. It all worked out. Featherless one returns. Starboard wing component of highest quality. I trust you have. Itchy. Using creating the Diesel Collar starboard wings. Okay, good. Squawk precisely to specifications. They are most impressed I am. With my genius and your deft hands and to infinity and beyond we will go. And 35 finally. Oh man, can I deal with numbers so round? And hardly a blip at all. Still need like roughly 3 quests of at least of this highest quality to reach 100 basically. It's gonna be a while yet. I suspect maybe like 2 deliveries, I think. Yeah. Alright. But still, I'm surprised it didn't end. Yeah, that surely means that the other like battle-oriented society, beastmen tribes, basically also have to get to this higher level too. Because from it just can't sit well to just be like, I'm only trusted in the other 3, but I'm get to higher, like, I don't know, higher levels of trust or whatever in for these guys. Let me see. Literature, larboard, and lodging. Sure. Okay. To complete this quest, you'll need to change your class to miner by equipping a pickaxe to your main hand. Oh. Wacky. Alright. Larboard and lodging. Tesel Mayan. The letter has precision components that want for crafting. Okay. Squawk, make 4 components for larboard wing, you must. Bolts for etheric sailcloth for wing, crafted into finest finish. Vital for to vessel performance they are. Yes. And perfection exists not, only striving for it there is. And keep experimenting and improving designs I shall. For this, many components are needed. By connection of Tataramu, secured materials I have. From independent merchant at Falgord Float. Collect them you must. To merchant 15 small granite rocks and 5 large granite rocks you give. Find them west of Peace Garden you can. When materials you have, use crafting facility at Falgord to make components you can. Okay. Indeed, Tejal Mayan has asked you craft for him 4 high-quality larboard wing components for the Dazel Quallen. I don't even know what larboard is. In order to obtain the requisite materials, you must first gather 15 small granite rocks and 5 large granite rocks in the area west of Peace Garden. Okay. No, this one. Squawk components for larboard wing I need. Vital to vessel performance they are. Meow. Okay. Alright then, let's see. Oh yeah, I guess first over there. It's all basically in around the same place. I guess just about. Oh, we're actually in that area right now. Well, alright, let's go up there. I'm pretty sure there's an attack. Let's see. Not another step adventurer. This path leads into the territory of such creatures that would swiftly deal a man his death. Only the most battle-hardened of heroes would have a hope in emerging from their midst unscathed. None shall call you craven should you choose to walk away. Indeed, it takes more true courage to recognize one's limitations. Elisa. Here I stand watch, but if one of those things out there decides to come calling, ain't much I can do by myself. Right. Apparently you looked at one of your superiors the wrong way, I guess. Oh yeah, but anyway, you go and change over to minor, it said. Okay. Oh. Yes. Alright. Do I need in here? Oh, I'm sure I'm fine. Ooh, mineral deposit. Let's check it out. I need to look for small granite rocks and large granite rocks. Okay. Okay, so this is like 100%, I can only get the one. Yeah, okay. Well, alright then. Oh yeah. Oh, actually, this is already at 100%. Oh, nice. They'll always give me 2. I'm pretty sure that's the most I can hope for. Okay. Memo. Hehe. I think if I remember on last Tuesday, I was talking a lot about, I guess... Ooh! Yeah. I guess like Star Fox and the future of the series. I did remember something afterwards, though. It did seem from Star Fox Zero that Nintendo is keen to reboot the series,
Huh.
and I don't know, yes, and probably have a future that may yet not include Crystal at all, which is really interesting. Well, I wonder how the fan base at large would take that. No. Oh well.
I'm not too sure.
I suppose it might just be as well. Maybe if, so long as they also don't bring back Faye and Miyu from the second game. I'd hate to see what was it? The two furry ladies get attention in the modern age. Let's see. Yeah. Charge smoke that truck. Oh yeah. To have. Yeah, grant another gathering attempt. Oh yeah. Aha! Use my power up. Oh right. I wonder if it gets higher than 5 out of 5. I don't know. Right, that was all my stuff. I guess. Oh. Yeah. Memo. Yeah. Oh, it's all the way over here. Oh yeah. Actually, it was back over here. Oops. Didn't know it was going to be that close to the place. There we go. Gonna have probably just 10 of these. Okay, we got that. Just a minute. Oh right, I need to find more places, spots in general. Just to find the large rocks, I just need 2 more. Okay, there it is. Good. Okay, stop that. Well, it has to be somewhere around here. Wait. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, okay. Ooh. Large granite rock. Yes. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Yeah, there they are. Okay, independent merchants at Folgord. Okay, let's go get right over there. Okay. Where? Okay. Yes. Independent merchant there. Oh, actually, no, wait. They already obtained that with a peace garden. Yeah. Obtain the small and large granite rocks. Make your way to the Folgord floor and offer them to the independent merchant station there in exchange for the materials you require. Okay. You must be the adventurer that Master Tachiramu mentioned. You've brought the wares for the exchange, I trust? Oh, right. Large heavy chunk of grey igneous rock. Yes. And a chunk of grey igneous rock the size of an adult Rodigan's fist. Okay. That's good to know. Ah yes, quality chunks of granite as promised. My thanks, friend. I hope the materials serve you well. Doubtless you already know this, but you can make use of the crafting facility at the Bobbing Cork. Speak with Hildyard, the woman in charge, and she'll take care of you. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have other business to attend to. Whee! Okay. Okay. I guess we'll just go this way then. Yeah, what could be beyond trusted? I don't know. Leader? I actually, they're probably not that that far. I don't even know. Let me see. Where? Hello again, adventurer. Come to avail yourself of our fine facility, I take it? Let's have a look at the materials you've brought. These two? Yes. Materials required to craft components for the wings, positioned on the left side of the airship. Oh, right. Oh no, I was supposed to write these down. Oh, right, I was. Dang it.
Whoops.
Well, I could probably do this one there. Dang it, I completely forgot. It's been so long. Okay, let me see. What? Okay. Okay, level 4. Okay. Boom. And this one, yeah. Allergy. At least I'll go and write this one. Board. Yeah. D. Oh nope. They auto corrected. Do it the way I wanted it. Okay. That's better. Board. And lodging. Yes. Okay, that should do it. Right. I mean, it's probably not that hard to come across again. What was it? I don't know. I guess if you, what was it? If you would feel so inclined, could you go back into the tape and see the title of the first one I did?
Okay, let me see.
Yeah. 'Cause I think after I do them, then they're taken out, right? Yeah.
Yeah, about how long ago do you think it was?
I guess no more than like, maybe, well, no more than 30 minutes ago. Maybe 20 minutes, no more than 20 minutes ago.
And there was this one, daily quests.
Yeah, I'll go to these daily quests, and it's from the person just kind of like slav squatting next to the platform. To the time that he had 3 quests on him, and I did the first one. So basically, the name of that first one I did.
Okay, so it's when he had 3 quests, or is that?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
quest was accepted here, so it should be a bit further
Hand that
back.
over. Okay. Good.
Is this one? It says larboard and lodging, right wing aeronautics, and small talk. Oh no, I think small talk wouldn't be a quest.
Okay, that means that this is after I did the first one. It's already taken out of rotation. So before,
okay, so I have to go further back.
when he had the 3, the other one.
So I did find the guy, but it's somewhere else.
Yeah. So it's like before I went to that one place and cut that wood. It's basically that job. Okay, let's go back over here. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to carpentry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think here's the guy again. Should I find out There'll be just... Let me jump here and go from here.
I have to keep on making 4 of things. Unbelievable. Alright then, let's see.
Okay. So there's... Looks like there should be a reach for the starboard, larboard and lodging, then right wing aeronautics.
Okay, reach for the starboard. Okay.
Yeah.
Reach... let's see, 4... wait. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Okay. Alright, thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, that should be that one. Okay then. No, just reach for the starboard. Yeah. Okay. So that's all set. Alright, so what do I want here? I want... I guess maybe that one. We'll go ahead and take this one. Okay. Quality. Yeah, it is. Okay. Right, do I still have... Use that. Okay, so I have one reduced the full 25. There we go. Okay. Only it leaves me the one. If I just use up double, I'll never have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, I guess we'll try it. The higher one, right there. Okay, I'll have to finish that one in one. Okay. Do that again. Yeah, basically has to be that one. It does. Yeah, that's touch. Okay, good. Durability. Okay. Alright, just remember that one. Do that one. Okay, that should be all of them. Good. Okay. Go ahead and get on with that one then. Yeah. That was the other story I kind of told you about. What was it? There was that, what was it? That one game that was like the... What was it? The first Berserker cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, apparently, I didn't bother looking at it because I thought, oh, like, that's neat. Don't really much care for it, so I just kind of skipped. But apparently, it's an exceptionally hard, kind of, cel-shaded anime-looking, Soulsborne sort of game. Oh.
Aha.
I thought that those would typically do very, very well, and I was hearing very, very good things. But I forgot, or I guess it kind of skipped my mind when apparently it was mentioned that it was published by Nexon.
Oh.
And, I feel like I'm likely in part of that small group of those in the know that Nexon could hardly be trusted. Well, to not close down a game, even if it was liked by people, a very popular game. I think they're also behind that one game, The First Descendant. Oh, the first.
People seem to like that pretty well, don't they? Or has that not been
I heard
doing well?
I heard it was like so-so, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Those who are bought into it is like they like it well enough. But I think put side by side against something like Warframe, because I think it's like in the same genre of like looty shooties. I'm hearing that it likely doesn't stack up all that well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Of course, it is Warframe we're talking about when it's like being compared to. How it would be like compared to Destiny and Destiny 2. I don't know. Probably not to Destiny, because I think people still like that one. Destiny 2. Actually, I haven't seen a video or whatever talking about the numbers between them. I'm pretty sure for Destiny 2, like things have never been worse. Pretty sure. So I don't know. If there is still a good deal of people speaking positively First Descendant, then I imagine maybe it's likely in a better place. So I would say somewhere in between Warframe and Destiny 2 is likely where First Descendant is.
Oh, okay.
So okay, not great, or could be better. But I imagine that First Descendant is still around and hasn't been like canned so much ago, a good while ago, because one, it plays in Korea, and two, I guess, and two, the monetization is what was it? Is a well, kind of probably pretty egregious. At least by Western standards, yeah. No, to practically use. Oh yeah, just take the stuff back. Okay. So yeah. So every other idea of like, oh man, this is like really cool, it really plays well, the monetization isn't that overbearing. It's probably gonna die at some point if it's funded by Nexon.
Yeah.
That's basically all you really need to know. No, the main thing all you really need to know, and probably gather as much from stories that has Nexon in it, I guess. So yeah, from the sounds of it, Kazan didn't really didn't do all that well, and they already closed down the studio.
Yeah.
So yeah. Meow meow. Let me go ahead and do this one though. Crafted a larboard wing components of finest finish featherless one has. Then show them to Tassel, you must. In point for creating the larboard wings. Whatever those are. Yes, Quack. Precisely produced they are. Featherless one after Tassel's own heart, adventure is. For perfection, together we strive. Meow. Good. Wow. Crazy. There's like a little bit more than 100 dealies away from another level. Wacky. Let me see. Alright, okay. So this one, I have time to go and do this one too, which is very cool. And okay, it is. I'll go ahead and write that down. Right wing aeronautics. Right. Yeah. Oh wait. Nautics. Okay, that should do it. Alright. That's all recorded.
Oh, okay.
No need to worry about that then. Who knows if this level stage over here might actually have more than three quests. More than 4. We'll see. We'll see how the rotations work next week, I guess. Let's do this one now. Title Mayan, the letter has a mind to test his latest brainchild. Meow. A particularly brainy child. Oh yeah, but they didn't actually mention that I needed to look up to another question. Actually, no, wait, they only did that one time. Oh, okay, so who knows what it's for. Squawk conceived a new control mechanism for starboard wing I have. Yeah, test my design I would. To proceed, components of highest quality I need. Set of heavy-duty joint parts it is. Prepare it for me, you must. Materials for crafting, hoarded by Ixal of Lodging Ground. Inside treasure parts, they are kept. Take from no less than 3, you must. Attempt to stop you, screechy ones will. Knock them around you can. But if you die, come for your bones I won't. When materials you have, use crafting facility at Folgord to make components you can. Okay, so just fit in a little bit of that. You're trusted, and I trust you with this. But honestly, I couldn't give whatever counts as a rat in this world but for you. So so they had to fit that in sometime, I guess. Right. Or maybe it's just like for Ixal, for a lot of the beastmen tribes, it's just like, you're the lowest rung. We don't trust you. You are less than dirt to me. Highest rung, most trust, true friend. You are less than dirt to me. We're friends. We could joke like that. Haha. You're like, oh, okay, thanks. Thanks a lot. I'll kill you too, buddy. I'll kill you too. Anyway, Tejal Mayan has asked you to craft for him a high-quality starboard wing control component that he might test a revolutionary mechanism he has conceived. The requisite materials can be obtained from treasure parts found within the Ixal lodging grounds. Okay. Let's go and get this one. Yes. Schwak conceive new control mechanism for starboard wing I have. Test my design I would. To proceed, component of highest quality I need. Make it you shall. I feel like that could pretty much account, this sort of setup can account for like a lot of the requests. I have, I need, you gather, you must. The end. Right. Alright. Alright then I guess we'll just get all over there. Alright, so all the way over there. From parts and things. Okay, it sounds like it's no real gathering. It's more like me messing up some fools and taking. So I suppose we'll go and get into a battle job, I think. They might respect this one. Oh, it's weird. Guy from a good long while ago, and like it feels like a end game, like a prestige sort of thing you get. More like late game or something. Although then again, I guess it's thing like late game of the before 4 times of the olden days. I guess so. No more. Let's see here. I suppose. Let's oh yeah, I guess while I'm going over there, guess I'm in the grounds now. Let's get I don't know, monk, I guess. Although if I'm going into the gather things, I could just be ninja. Oh yeah, let's try that one. Yeah. Okay. There's a patch. Okay, just need to find a good place to land. And then when I do, I could go ahead and conceal. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Stealth. Let's see. Hide. Mm-hmm. Oh, that not you. I mean this thing, this pot thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh no, because it's a failed. Oh yeah. But only really a fateful fail for that guy. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Hey. Okay. Just have to go into treasure pots. I suppose so. These are kind of out of the way. Really, if that guy didn't see me for that one, could have probably. Maybe these dogs turn around. Will they turn around? I feel like they have to turn around at some point. I think I saw him walking. Okay, so he turned around. The other one turned around. The other one turned sort of around. Let me go ahead and make sure it's over there. Then I take this. Okay. Right. Well, that's annoying. I feel like if I really wanted to, I could have probably have just, if I really had a mind to, I could have gone directly to the parts that I could be convinced that, like, oh, okay, just nobody's around. Could probably get them without ever being seen. Dang, how satisfying would that be? How satisfying would that be if I were to do this again? Hmm. I mean, yeah, these are very, very involved. I wouldn't care to do it again if I didn't have to. Hmm. I might want to go ahead and try this again and try out my idea. Hmm. Yes. Okay. Ah, didn't have those. Pick up lives. Oh, fine. Huh, but yeah. I'm thinking I probably could. I could go ahead and try that. Yo! Okay. Hmm. Yeah. I kinda wanna try it. Just one more try, and then if that doesn't work, then I'll just give up and do it the old-fashioned way.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait. No, wait, actually not from there. Then you go back to the guys. They're back over there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Woohoo! Okay, there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Drew Copter. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. This one, you're fine. Okay, then just over here. Okay, so where did I get started from? Yeah, over there. Okay, let's do this again. Woohoo. Okay. Alright. So I could choose this one pretty easily. It's on the side. Nobody's directly looking this way. I'll make sure the dog doesn't. Okay, I don't think he's really looking this way. Okay. And this became the sides of a fate. Okay. Well, I know this one is basically not the way to go. There's two out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and get to this one over here. Yeah. Only directly in the side of like two dogs, and they're easily away, and they easily enough look away at some point. Okay. Okay, I just need to look away for a bit. Okay, he's back. He's going back. Okay, still that too. Alright. So now just to be up. Wait, what? Dang it. The God's Quiver seeks volunteers to join the raid of the Ixal logging grounds. The main targets being not the Ixalis themselves, but the air stones the swift beaks use to give their war balloons flight. The air stones? That thing, whatever it is. Can I go ahead and steal this while they're preoccupied? Yes, okay, I did. Woohoo! Alright. That's good. They're actually distracted because of the raid that happens. You know what? That's really cool. It's only so often that happens. Yeah. I think from what I'm gathering, the guys who are around over there are not distracted, but these guys over here are. I felt pretty confident that I'd be able to go up and steal them, not be seen, even if it wasn't for the raid. Okay. Alright, so anyway, I could go back over to the edge over here. Yeah. That would be cool to... It's always awesome to have things like that.
Oh.
Yeah, but like the... What was it? In... I guess maybe like open world like RPGs or something, which you could incite what was it, some neutral whatever faction to essentially a raid on this place so you could sneak in and steal stuff. Memo. You know, unprompted, you know, it's not a story mission or whatever, it's just like a dynamics working together.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. We did it. Couldn't be happier. Let's go ahead and get a move on then. Mount Gaita. Hey. They never even knew I was there. Let me see. Came several sets of starboard wing control components. Present them to the Hill Yard at the Bob and Cork in order to gain access to the crashing facility under her care. Mhm. Oh yeah, so I basically have to change back over to carpentry, I think. Yes, yes. Whoop. Mm-hmm. Get an adventure, come to available facility. Yes, yes, yes. Materials required to craft components for the gears that are the control for the wings positioned on the right side of the airship. Good, good. Oh yes, the gears collection was an inch. Yes, yes, yes. What? Okay. Alright. Ooh, oops, sorry. Hehe. Just gonna take that. Actually, I don't need that. Just take that. Oh, telling me one? Oh. Well, what a surprise. Okay. Hmm. Just the one. Hmm. This might be all I need. Okay. Well, it's good. I could take it out in one go. Good. How about one for progress? Wow! Wow! Okay, and it was only the one. What a surprise. Okay. And you just say the same thing, it's all good. Okay. Alright, I have to get the guy to go over there. Well, all's well that ends well. Meow. Ooh, ooh, okay. What? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah, just deliver the stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Alive and well, featherless one returns. Crafted component of my desire you have, yes. Quickly. So Ixal you must. Okay. A component used in crafting of Ixal Quallen's starboard wing control unit. Squawk precisely to specification it is. Test my design now I can. My thanks you have. Meow. Good. Okay. Squawk, disturb me, fearless one, you must not. Hard at work on revolutionary new control mechanism I am. Go here, the stars, and Squawk, perfection. Okay. He's very much got nothing else for me to do. Okay. And for doing all those, got me to 105. Okay. Well, that's neat. Alright. Let me see. Mama. Okay. Trying to think. I suppose at this point I'm thinking where to try to get this the delivery job done. I started already. Well, I don't really have that much time left, do I?
Nope. We're about 1 minute away.
Okay. I suppose I could leave it up from off camera. Hopefully I have some time to spare. It'll likely be... We're talking about like 70s, like maybe Man, at this point, like maybe 2 or 3 delivery jobs. Maybe that's the way to do it. Oy, oh well. I guess for right now, we'll go ahead and leave it and get a move on back. Let me just take a small time to observe, because I think this area over here changes every time they reach a milestone. I think. Pretty sure it is. Yeah. I would have figured they would have done it, made one bigger. Because it's easily like, what was it? Like a dozen of these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a handful of these. Good, like several plus of these guys. At the very least. No, it doesn't. Doesn't feel right. Anyway. And on that small platform. Like, come on now. They could make something bigger than that. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen the biggest airship that this whole of Final Fantasy XIV has to offer. And I feel like those larger ships would yet likely carry less people than this entire like clan over here.
Yeah.
Oh well, let's see. It's good to move on. I'll just go back to Limsha, I think. Okay. Okay, so it's a very productive day helping out the birds. I thought we're actually gonna leave off at level 4 trusted for right now, just like the other ones, but nope, apparently they go further. Wasn't counting on that. I thought they'd all be locked away at some point and then we'll have to come back at another expansion. But no, I guess it sounds like it's all coming together. I guess it's all to the services of their respective stories. I mean, such as it is. And I suppose like the arcs? Yeah. But these guys' arc isn't finished until they actually get up into the... get up into the sky, I guess. Alright then. Meow. But anyway, as far as like that Kazan game was concerned, I guess I also didn't know that it was at the time that it was apparently connected with that Dungeon and Fighter universe. That's how it. I think it's for one of the videos I saw about it. Said, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how much less I'd be interested in it because it was based off of a series like that. I mean, a series that wasn't really brought to Western markets. So I was like, oh, I don't really know. I haven't played the series.
Well, Dungeon and Fighter is a kind of, I guess, originally a beat 'em up type game.
Yeah.
And they have a tournament fighter where they take the classes and I guess give them more of a individual personalities.
Are you talking about that DNF Duel? I'm pretty sure DNF Duel, I think, crashed and burned by now.
Maybe?
I guess the monetization wasn't there. That's surely what it was.
That's usually how Nexon does things.
But we're also talking about like a fighter game or fighting game. So really, it could have been like a plethora of things.
Yeah.
It might have not have had rollback netcode, whatever that is. But
And with tournament fighters, it's usually, if you're not the next new thing, you usually fall by the wayside.
I guess so. Yeah. I wonder if it's possible too. Because I guess it would always be casual. Is there a possible there would be like a fighting game that would apply to the casuals, but still be good? I don't know. I guess like you'd then be compared to something like Smash Brothers, which will be tough because people could still play Smash Brothers now.
Yeah.
Oh well. But yeah. I think it's just for my personal thing, and which is just like, oh, this is tied to another IP that I have no experience with. Oh. Then I guess suppose it'll be great for the fans. It might be right for for the friends who are fans of the series. But me, I couldn't be
Maybe.
bothered. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah. You would imagine how much less interested in Hytale I would be if it was subsumed as part of the League of Legends universe. Like some sort of like Thrall game made by or the serve as branching off its influence.
Yeah.
But now they went fully independent, and I couldn't be happier. Anyway, I suppose I'll just be it pretty much. We'll cap off this whole thing back in our room. Meow meow. Okay. Oh well, for me though, I'm so disgustingly casual. I fantasize about what would it be like if there was a Soulsborne game, that actually had you as part of a party, like a JRPG party, I guess.
That could be interesting.
I think there's ways to. What was it? And also, I feel like people say like, you'll just want to make it easier, but it's like it could be hard too. It could be hard still. You'll just have more options.
Yeah. In fact, for single players, it'll even be harder because
the AI tech hasn't improved, and so they're all terrible.
Oh yeah.
But seriously though, I'm pretty sure that they need to go and step up AI. Like go and have at a certain point they're just useless and a detriment. Forget you, man. What was it? Get good, developers. Do it better. So anyway.
And Nintendo tried to do their amiibos for Smash Brothers be able to learn how to fight.
Yeah.
They just need to apply that to every game that has multiplayer.
Yeah. Oh. Pretty much. But anyway. I was what was it? Too bad of what happened to Kazan. I hear that it's, in all likelihood, it's between that one and Code Vein 2. I'm pretty sure I'm hearing people would likely like Kazan way more than Code Vein 2. But neither of them have NPC companions, so I couldn't care less.
I think Code Vein 2 even removed the multiplayer aspect.
Oh wait. But Code Vein 1 at least had 2 players.
Yeah.
Code Vein 2 doesn't have 2 players even.
Nope. They completely removed it.
Wow.
Pretty sure.
So what has Namco Bandai done for us recently?
Huh.
I mean, yeah, we're playing like God Eater, but the third game was like easily like a decade or so ago, right?
Probably.
It was a good while ago.
Yeah.
What have they done recently? I don't know. I wonder if they're good for anything nowadays.
No.
Oh well. But hey, if you watching are good for something, then be sure and like and subscribe. I knew there was a way to turn that back around. Yeah, so that'll probably be it for us for this stream. It's what was it? Probably easy going. It turns out there's a lot more work for the Ixals than I thought. After the checkpoint we did. We did a good deal of these level 4 were very quite trusted. There's apparently a level beyond. I can only level 5. I can only imagine what it is. Truly beloved. I don't know. Oh, dearly beloved. Or something. I don't know. And still, I imagine even if we got to that point, there'll never be a shortage of these birds giving us sass. Yeah. So we're gonna be doing a good deal more of those. I would hope to maybe do just maybe 1, maybe 2 deliveries on off camera, but I can't promise that. Much as we can't promise of where a lot of these streams happening on the day that we usually do them. But we managed to Tuesday, so chances are pretty good. Final Fantasy stream next week, and around the same time, and maybe a God Eater stream on Friday. But you'll just have to stay tuned to find out. So yeah, thank you all very much for stopping by and all those kind of things. And we really do hope to see you again, and hopefully you enjoy all the other stuff we have coming down the pipe. A lot of like fan games and open board things. It's all very, very nice. We might take suggestions, who knows? We'll see. But until we see you again, we hope you have a good one. So goodbye.
Bye.
Mama.